Well, folks, delighted to be joined by another signing here at Montrose FC. It's Craig Smith! Woo!
Thanks very much, Ross. Buzzing to be here.
I'll tell you what, great. I mean, well, look, let's start with the fact that that's you played your first minutes for the club.
Yep.
You must be pretty happy with your performance today.
Yeah, I was delighted. Obviously, it's just the first game of pre-season, so we've still got quite a lot of things to work on, but the boys were happy. We managed to get a win the first game of pre-season for the fans that came, but a lot to build on over the next few weeks before the season starts.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's this an opportunity for the fans to get to know you a wee bit better as well, in terms of, you know, your background and how you've ended up here at the Mo. I mean, what is your football journey, so to speak?
Yeah, well, so I kind of played youth football. I played for Livingston. I'm from Livingston, so I kind of lived there and I played there up until I was 16, 17, and then I went to Heriot University. So I kind of played there for 4 years, and then in my last year I got offered a scholarship. They were just starting a scholarship programme, so I played on a scholarship for Heriot last year, and I obviously kind of knew Ross through the links at Oriam and through his involvement with Heriot, and he kind of got me in training at the end of last season with Montrose, and I really enjoyed my time. And when he kind of offered me the chance to come back this season, it was a no-brainer to come back.
Right, okay, so I mean, I was going to say, is there a link or whatever, but the reality is it's Ross. Ross is and I'm assuming he's giving you an idea of, come to us, the players we've got are good. There's a conveyor belt almost of talent from universities.
Well, all you have to do is kind of look at the players in the team. Right now you've got Quinny and Ali, both who played at Heriot, and then you've got boys like Bruni and Blair who played at Stirling, and Ben this year as well. So it's kind of, you get a chance in here. If you come to Montrose and you're from a university side, you'll get a chance, and they've all taken that chance, so I'm hoping to kind of follow in their footsteps.
Well, and they have, to be fair to them, they've done really well, and as you say, I mean, but there's no reason for you not to.
Absolutely.
I mean, you obviously have played at a fairly decent standard when you played for Heriot Uni, and I believe you might even have worn the captain's armband.
Yeah, I was. So kind of in my fourth year I was captain, and then I was injured for a bit, and then I came back, and in my fifth year I was captain again. So kind of on and off over 2 seasons, but I was captain for a couple of years. Yeah.
So I take it that means you quite like to talk on the pitch then, do you?
Yeah, well, I think you maybe like kind of seen a little bit of that today. Kind of, obviously I'm still new to the side, so I'm not kind of fully up to speed yet, but I like to communicate kind of in the heart of that back four. So communication, I'd say, definitely one of my skills. I need to bring that to Montrose.
And do you know any of the guys beforehand? I mean, you've mentioned them, but I mean, did you know them in terms of playing against them? Or
I've played against quite a few of them, obviously, through the kind of university. So I played with Quinny a few years ago at Heriot, and obviously Ali, I played with him for 4 or 5 years, and we actually work at the same place. We both work in a finance company in Edinburgh, so I'm quite good friends with him already. But honestly, everyone in the change room's been really welcome. In the times when I trained last year, and when I've started it again this week, like everybody in the change room's top class. It's a really good environment to be a part of.
I mean, are you excited about the prospect of playing for a professional team? You know.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Like it's a big step up coming from Heriot, but I think the chances you get in Montrose, you just have to see the teams that were playing the League Cup, like Partick Thistle and Motherwell. It's not really something I've experienced before, so I'm absolutely delighted to kind of get started and get stuck in. And
the fact that you work constantly with Ali and now you have to play football with him, that didn't put you off?
No, it made me think a little bit, because spending a lot of car journeys up with him after working with him all day, it's not ideal, but no, we get on quite well, so it is.
You would have to. You would have to, let's be honest,
choice, yeah.
Well, look, it's been a pleasure, and I'll tell you what, great performance for your first outing for the Mo today. Fans were really happy with what they were seeing today. You know, I was just speaking to a few of them before we came to do this interview. So a real positive start, not just for yourself, but for all the newbies out there today. It was good.
No, thanks very much. I really appreciate that. As I said, I'm delighted to be at the club, and I can't wait to keep going over the next few weeks.
Pleasure, Craig.
Thanks very much, Ross.
Look after yourself, buddy.
Absolutely will do.
Take care.